What if I told you that America's greatest strength is also becoming its greatest challenge? As the United States celebrated 250 years since the Declaration of Independence, millions of Americans are asking uncomfortable questions. Is America still the land of liberty? Is the American dream still achievable? And can the world's most powerful democracy continue to lead when it seems increasingly divided at home? Let's explore. On July 4, Americans celebrated 250 years of Indian independence. Few countries have influenced the modern world as profoundly as the United States of America. Its founding ideals, liberty, individual rights, and self government, have inspired democratic movements across the world. For generations, immigrants arrived believing America offered something unique, not because success was guaranteed, but because opportunity existed. That belief became known as American Dream. It's the idea that regardless of where you come from, hard work can build a better future. But here is a question. Is that dream becoming harder to achieve? To understand the debate, we first need to acknowledge America's remarkable achievements. The United States built one of the world's finest university systems. Its labs transformed science. Its companies revolutionized technology. Think about it. The personal computer, the internet, the smartphone revolution, modern biotechnology, artificial intelligence. Many of these innovations were developed or commercialized in America. The country's openness also attracted brilliant minds from around the world. Religious freedom became a constitutional principle through the First Amendment. People of different faiths or none at all could practice freely. These achievements explain why America became a global superpower, but every story has another side. America often describes itself as a force for democracy, yet its foreign policy has frequently been driven by strategic interests rather than democratic ideals. One of the clearest examples, which became relevant recently, came in 1953. Iran had a democratically elected Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh. After he nationalized Iran's oil industry, the United States and Britain supported a coup that removed him from power. The Shah returned. His government became increasingly oppressive. This intervention helped create the conditions that eventually produced the 1979 Iranian Revolution, led by Ayatollah Khomeini. Sometimes history refuses to stay buried. Decisions made decades ago continue shaping today's conflicts. And that's exactly what we are seeing now. The latest confrontation with Iran once again tested American military and diplomatic power. The expectation among many observers was that overwhelming American strength would quickly force Tehran to accept Washington's terms. But conflicts rarely unfold according to expectations. Iran demonstrated resilience, its institutions adapted, the confrontation eventually moved towards negotiation rather than outright military victory. A memorandum of understanding established a ceasefire, reopened shipping through the Strait of Hormuz, and created a framework for negotiations over Iran's nuclear program. Whether one sees this as a diplomatic success or a strategic compromise depends largely on political perspective. But it also raises a broader question. Is the United States entering a world where military superiority alone no longer guarantees political outcomes. While America debates its role overseas, another challenge has been growing inside the country: political polarization. Trust in institutions has declined, public discourse has become increasingly hostile, and political violence has become a growing concern. President Donald Trump survived two assassination attempts during the 2024 election campaign. One attack in Pennsylvania wounded him during a rally. Another suspect was later discovered near one of his golf courses before any attack occurred. These events shocked Americans, but they weren't unprecedented. Political violence has long been part of American history. President Abraham Lincoln, James Garfield, William McKinley, and John F. Kennedy were assassinated. Ronald Reagan survived an assassination attempt. Theodore Roosevelt was shot during the 1912 campaign. Remarkably, Roosevelt continued speaking for nearly 90 minutes with a bullet lodged in his chest. It became one of the most extraordinary moments in American history. But there is the deeper issue. Why does political violence keep returning in a democracy built upon peaceful elections? America remains one of the most influential nations on earth. Its economy continues to drive innovation, its universities attract global talent, its culture reaches every corner of the world. Yet, many Americans are questioning whether their political system still reflects the ideals proclaimed in 1776. Can liberty survive increasing polarization? Is a major question. Can democratic institutions rebuild trust? Can America continue leading internationally while struggling with divisions at home? These are not simply American questions because America's choices affect allies, competitors, global markets, and international security. At 250 years old, the United States stands at another historic crossroads. Its next chapter may just prove as consequential as its first. History shows that every great power eventually faces moments of self reflection. The real question isn't whether America has flaws, every nation does. The question is whether America can renew the ideals that made it exceptional in the first place. What do you think? Is the American dream still alive? Has America strengthened democracy around the world or weakened it? And what do you think the next 25 years will look like? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoy this analysis, please like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. If you would like to explore these issues in greater depth, you'll find the full essay in the comments. Thank you very much.